Hello there, Leo. Welcome on into a random next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. But let's jump into some animal oracle and see what Spirit has for you for around the next 2 days or so for this lovely Leo collective. I feel like your happiness is more on the rise. It's coming back into your reality, into your energy field. And Spirit is saying, why is that? Don't overanalyze it, but why are you smiling more? Why are you enjoying the small tasks more? Why are you in the mood to do what you weren't previously? I feel there has been a shift between the day before when this is meant to, resonate for you and when this next 48 is meant to be sparked for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the shift from the previous day into this next 48-hour period. And now it's like, I feel good. I feel happier. I want to choose happiness. I feel like taking better care of myself so I can really shine for the world to see. And so I feel that Spirit is informing you and maybe other people, the Leos are going to be shining and glowing epically in the near future, and in little ways in the next 48, but it's more about getting to that point in the next 2 days. For Leo, I want it, so I will have it. Okay, there's a confidence about you. I mean, you would say that normally, almost stereotypically as a Leo, but think about it. There's different types of every sign out there, and not every Leo that I've met has been very confident. But some of you, it's about growing into gradually that extreme confidence that you're meant to have in this lifetime. But for some of you, like myself, there's no shortage, and it's come, with a lot of time and a lot of lessons and a lot of ups and downs. But the Swan Spirit talking about time for a deep dive, and Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Okay. So I feel on one note, they're saying that you need to dive deep into this new energy that you're feeling, that you want to create, this new way of living for a lot of you. There's sort of a delicacy about you and your energy that people are remembering, maybe noticing, some of which noticing in a new way. But I feel there's at least one situation that you're wrapped up with in the next 48 that needs your gentle Leo touch. It may not feel super easy in a specific moment or two because of Spirit, the energy, all that's on your plate, whatever it may be for you. But regardless, we know you have it within you to bring that gentle touch when you need to, when you want to. So just do it, okay? Because it feels like there's a forewarning that if you're too boastful, too bold, too outspoken, too fire sign-like at times, in that situation, you could regret it in the near future. But I also feel like there's a sense of you becoming more beautiful, okay? I'm going to say it in that way, as I'm being drawn to the swan. Because I feel that you have been lacking full satisfaction with your external appearance, your physical appearance. And maybe even there's a focus upon some of you feeling a lack there of satisfaction recently in regards to your current day reality, certain surroundings, and where you want a commitment to be switched up, one job to the next, or one living situation to the next, a person who you're committed to the next. Apply it as you may. There is going to be a specific amount of clarity for you individually coming in the next 2 days, and you need to write it down, okay? It's going to be so enlightening, refreshing. Aha, it's closer than I thought, or it's just as close as I was hoping for. But let's move on to the tarot. For Leo, look to your left and expect the best. I don't know what that's about. Look to your left and expect the best. You're going to feel like your life is slowly but surely starting to be remolded. You're part of this. Whether you realize it, remember this in the moment or not, it's like, I'm seeing a vision of you going like this, like I was just doing, in a sense, representing the remolding of your life. To create better results, a better existence. But then I also, within that vision, were a bunch of other hands being spirits and whatnot. We're helping you. We're part of it. You're here and we're here. We are here together, okay? And I just got in caps a vision of the word us, U-S. We are we, you are you, and you're going to succeed. I keep feeling like I'm going to succeed more. Keep your eye on the prize, Leo. There's a feeling of what you want the most as far as a target board, a big amount of success or a completion of some sort, an accomplishment of some sort. There's a significance to it. There's an importance to it. There's a reasoning why it feels so deep for you, or you care about it or want it so deeply. All right. When a Leo feels something and cares about something that deeply, there's more than one reasoning, I'm sure, to it. There's a purpose to it. And now I'm hearing I'm on top of my game. Good, because I feel like you haven't been fully or at all. What else do we have for Leo? The Ten of Swords coming out in reverse because, okay, on one note, I feel like completion is coming to be in positive ways and it's more sun card like, you know, it makes you happy. But then in the reversal, this is saying what you are committed to currently is not ending just yet, right? So I'm getting, yeah, okay, we can look at it as I got to make the best until the better or the best. But it's more about you, again, remolding your life and adjusting your way of living and even your perspective at times, your expectations, to the point of you feeling like this is super purposeful, because it is, but you've been lacking that connection to the situation to the point where it hasn't been feeling purposeful, maybe feeling like a bit of a dull sort of continuance, right? Or stretching out. Now, as well, if you're watching this close to me posting, and I guarantee we're in the heat of Mercury retrograde, which starts on the 9th, the 9th of November. So it means things are slowing down for us. You're not going to want to slow down, so just roll with it. You know, if you feel like you should be getting more done in one day than you can, you need to just take a deep breath and find something else productive to do. Okay. But I also want to remind you that when you space out, there's more than one reason. Okay. I want to say as well, there's going to be a focus on other people's energy. Now, for some of you, it's where you're living, where you're working. It could be when you're out and about. It could be something like this where they're strolling on by. And it's to say that you're experiencing and witnessing some better energy than you have been, because other people, it might even be other Leos, whether you realize it or not, other energies are just brightening up as well. Okay, so allow that to be, I'm hearing a good omen, but I don't know if I felt that to be accurate. Just eat that up, because I feel it's going to be refreshing. Anyways, the Page of Cups coming out because you will be feeling, again, a bit of a glow up starting to come into play. I feel like their energy kind of effed me up a bit. But anyways, if you're not experiencing this glow up throughout this next 2-day period, it's coming, all right? In the next 2 days highlights the importance of it. But I also feel they're saying you're thinking a lot about beginning again. And so when you want to so badly, so deeply, even maybe heavily start again in at least one area of your life, you just need to take a deep breath and recognize you are where you are for so many reasons. And what's meant to switch up will switch up when it's meant to. And I feel Spirit's reminding you of at least one shift of importance for winding back, where you wanted a shift, or maybe you needed it. Did you force it? No. Maybe you started to, and then it was put to a rest. But you acquired that new place to live easily. You acquired that new job easily. Maybe there was a long time up until that point, but you acquired it easily. Okay, in the right timing, in the right ways. And so, okay, potential new connections are also taking a highlight. Whether you're single and Spirit's saying you got to start looking at new potential suitors or people to date otherwise. It could be some of you needing to get back out there and look at new energies that would, you know, suit you better for friendships and whatnot, because these energies are going to teach you something, maybe about what you want more out of life energy-wise, right? And so as you feel drawn to more of this kind of energy versus this one, it shows you what you want more out of it shows you what you want energy-wise more so in another area or two in your life. But as I can't really speak at this point in the reading, we will wrap it up and leave it at that. I hope it was truly helpful. They're saying you are very independent and you're on your way to a hell of a lot more. All right? So that is what I have for you. I hope it was truly helpful. Love and light, Leo.